We've all been hurt by people we love, sometimes by the person you love the most in the world. We've all felt, I think, a betrayal so sharp, a pain so heavy that we vowed to never make the same mistake again, feeling so much love for somebody, giving them so much of yourself, thus giving them the power to destroy you the way you feel destroyed right now. This narrative serves us. According to us, we're the martyrs. We've been wronged, we've been hurt. This is our growth story. This is our villain origin story. This is a way for us to build walls up and never get hurt again because we don't think we can take it. Let's be honest, feelings kind of suck sometimes and you don't know what to do with them. Sometimes you're so sad that you don't know what to do with your hands, and it might be understandable that we feel the need to block off feeling in general as to not feel the pain that we're feeling right now. Margarita Carapanou has this quote that's been translated by Karen Emmerich in Rien ne va plus. She says, "And what is love anyway? It's claw marks, scratches, scars, traces someone leaves inside of you. The thing I fear most is stillness, silence. I want permanent marks, life." Love, real love, is vulnerable and it's imperfect. It's imperfect because people are imperfect, and people are imperfect because we're not gods. It's normal in love to be hurt, especially when you love as intensely as you do. It's a normal part of being alive, and it's a normal part of understanding yourself and understanding where does this hurt come from and what triggered this hurt and trying to heal from it. But shutting down from being vulnerable also means shutting down from being truly happy and from being truly yourself and from being the whole scope of a person that you're able to be. You become a ghost, so unattached and unavailable that no one can hurt you, but no one can love you either. At least not in the ways you deserve, because you're blocking off emotions from your life.
For the first time, he wished he were far away, lost in a deep, vast country where nobody knew him, somewhere without language or streets.
In fact, when you cease being vulnerable, you close the door to the wonders of the world. You don't feel as deeply, as intensely as you did before. You have trouble being moved by beauty. A world without feelings is dull.
Why in your skin? Why is it a good place to be?
I feel a lot, and sometimes it's horrible, but sometimes it's awesome. And it feels good when I can accept it.
Feelings exist to serve us. It's the science of evolution. Being vulnerable is our metric to know what's good for us and what's not. It's also the way we connect with other beings, human or not.
What would our lives be like without emotions? They would be empty of values. Famous classical poet said, "We hate and we love. Can one tell me why?" Catullus. The why question would be answered as follows. We have feelings because they tell us what supports our survival and what detracts from our survival.
Vulnerability and sensitivity are the root to greatness, the root to everything beautiful on earth. Without them, we wouldn't have meaningful relationships, we wouldn't have art, we wouldn't have that curious childlike vision that keeps us perpetually amazed at life and everything it has to offer. Sure, being vulnerable hurts, but it's the same vulnerability that allows you to be kind and reminds people of their responsibility to be gentle. It's the same vulnerability that allows you to understand human experience through books and movies and YouTube videos about vulnerability.
Like, I was diagnosed years ago in hypersensitivity. Like, with that kind of thing, isolation is not good. But I feel most comfortable being isolated. That gives you time to analyze.
Yeah, but the other side of it is, it's that same hypersensitivity that makes you a great artist. You know, it's like
my therapist said the same thing.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It's a balance. It's like, it's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
It's harder to be in the world, but that's the gift.
It allows you to truly see the world, to know it, to know yourself.
I'm such an incredibly, stupidly sensitive person that everything that happens to me, I experience it really intensely. I feel everything very deeply. And when you feel things deeply and you think about things a lot and you think about how you feel, you learn a lot about yourself. And when you know yourself, you know life.
There's no way around it. Human experience is beauty and pain. We love, we break, we stand up and we try to love again. On the way, we learn. We learn what we allow in our lives, what we deserve, what we desire. We learn to confront and regulate our emotions, to understand what they're telling us, what lesson are they teaching us. We learn to channel our pain and hurt into creativity, whether it's writing in your journal, making music, making movies, or just discussing with your friends about the human connection. It's our responsibility towards the world, towards humankind, to stay vulnerable and loving through it all. That's the true way to reach your full potential and serve humanity. Learning how to deal with your pain and extending a loving hand to people, no matter how you've been hurt before, that is true bravery. And that's what we should strive for, I think. In my humble opinion. Enfin, je dis ça, je dis rien. Look at my earrings. Can you see them? I love them. Wait, are you even recording? Yes, you are. Oh my god, I would have been so mad. Look at my earrings. Can you see them? I love them so much. Anyway, I have shit to do. Bye.
But to make yourself feel nothing, so as not to feel anything. A waste. Intensa nostalgia